You've created a song and now you'd like to share it with the world. Or perhaps you just want to get some feedback. Either way, you're going to need to render it. First, check that you're in song mode if you'd like to render your entire arrangement. If you're in pattern mode, FL will only render the current pattern. You can also go to the playlist, double-click or right-click on the top timeline bar and select only a portion of the song to render. Once you're ready, press Ctrl and R or go to File, Export, Wavefile. Besides basic information about length and disk space needed, there are output format options, a bitrate control for WAV and MP3, and a few other options. For resampling quality, I recommend sticking to 16 or 24-point sync. These are generally fine. I wouldn't worry about going higher unless you're doing a lot of repitching and time stretching, and even then, it's probably not worth it. You can choose to render each mixer track split into separate files. This is not a bad idea at all if you're giving your track to be mixed by somebody else. Of course, you'll need to make sure that all of your channels and audio files are in fact on mixer tracks. Saving acidized is more of a legacy function, but can't hurt if you think the file will be loaded into certain samplers or programs that only accept this kind of file. Likewise, slice markers are used if you think that the wave is going to be loaded up into a beat sampler or reslicer program. Delay compensation is something I'm going to cover in another course. It gets pretty complicated. You can leave everything under quality as it is here. Looping mode tells FL what to do after the last bar has been rendered. With leave remainder, any excess reverb or delay beyond the actual final note will remain in the file. With cut remainder, all of that excess will be cut out. Wrap remainder takes that excess tail and puts it back at the beginning of the file. This is useful if you're creating loopable music, for example, for a video game soundtrack. Once your options are good to go, just hit Start to begin the rendering process, and background rendering to keep FL minimized while you're doing so.